Over the past few weeks, a series of qualifying matches have been held, and tonight, 6 women vying for the #1 contender spot in the NXT Women's Division.
Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
The genius of the sky, Io Shirai, who has had multiple opportunities at becoming NXT Women's Champion, and in fact, it was her failure to defeat then-champion Shayna Baszler that forced Shirai, well, to turn to her dark side. She's become the Joshi Judas, hyper-aggressive. The daughter of the devil herself, looking to finally conquer the NXT Women's Division. In order to do so, she will have to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase in order to challenge Charlotte Flair. And Shirai, before signing with NXT, made it clear that her dream opponent in WWE was the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Next, from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox, who's had to overcome myriad obstacles. Both of her knees have been surgically repaired, and yet here she is with the biggest opportunity of her blossoming career as she hopes to secure the briefcase and challenge Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship. Knox will need to be as rough and rugged as the coast of her native Wales.
If I could have your attention, please. Representing the Robert Stone brand, she is the face of the women's division, Chelsea Green.
Girl, killer, she a monster. You know my name.
The dulcet tones of Robert Stone introducing his protege, Chelsea Green. Green says she puts the beautiful in beautiful British Columbia, where she is from. Robert Stone will be the first to tell you she looks as good as Oprah's bank account. And of course, he's looking to pad his bank account with Green. Chelsea Green, who was able to defeat Shotzi Blackheart to become the first person to qualify for the NXT Women's Championship #1 Contenders ladder match. Shirai, of course, shocked everyone in her return from injury as she vanquished Aaliyah to advance. And Tegan Knox was able to become one of the 6 competitors by defeating Deonna Purrazzo. So we are looking at half of the 6-person field for this #1 Contenders ladder match, all of them eyeing the prize high in the sky.
From Fontana, California, Mia Yim.
The head baddie in charge ain't nothing to mess with. Mia Yim proved that when she defeated Dakota Kai to qualify for this matchup. Yim refers to herself as the rose that grew from concrete, overcoming myriad obstacles to make it to the black and gold brand. And she has also had an opportunity to become NXT Women's Champion in the past. Another opportunity presents itself here tonight. The opportunity to become the first person to challenge Charlotte Flair. And what a match it was at WrestleMania.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Raquel Gonzalez. From Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai embracing her dark side with her imposing associate Raquel Gonzalez. They have wreaked havoc recently here in NXT, and Kai, after being conquered by Mia Yim, well, she won the second chance gauntlet match for entry into this matchup, but the real standout of that match was none other than Shotzi Blackheart, who almost ran the gauntlet before facing Dakota Kai, but it is Kai now with the opportunity at challenging for the NXT Women's Championship. Remember, no disqualification, no countout. Raquel Gonzalez has made her presence known in a big way in the past.
And from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
The female Riverside Rocky, Tenacious C, Candice LeRae. She qualified for this matchup by beating Kaden Carter. So many personal issues, so many rivalries, but all of that has to be put on the back burner. All eyes are on that prize, the briefcase hanging over the ring. To the victor go the spoils. The loquacious Robert Stone already trying to give Chelsea Green a psychological advantage. So again, no countouts, no disqualification. The only way you can win the match is by climbing the ladder and securing the briefcase, and they immediately pair off here. Mia Yim working on Chelsea Green in the corner. Meanwhile, Io Shirai taking it to Candice LeRae. Oh, and that wrecking ball double knees to the chest area of Candice LeRae by Shirai, but Dakota Kai taking advantage and dumping Shirai out of the ring, and immediately Kai on the attack on Mia Yim. It was Yim that cost Kai her first opportunity to qualify for this matchup. Immediately she is signaling for Raquel Gonzalez to bring the ladder into the ring as Kai continues to lay waste to the rest of the field. So again, Raquel Gonzalez earning her keep, looking to bring the, oh, but Candice LeRae, the basement drop kick with an assist by Mia Yim, wipes out Gonzalez at ringside. And you know what they say, Dakota Kai, karma is,
This doesn't work out well for you, does it? No? What are you gonna do?
Dakota Kai surrounded. Karma is a punch to the face, and a series of them here from Nox, Yim, and Candice LeRae, and Dakota Kai receiving her comeuppance here in this #1 contender ladder match. And it's a pain train for Dakota Kai. LeRae with a back elbow, and she knocks Green off the apron. There's the cannonball by Nox, rolling cannonball by Mia Yim, and Dakota Kai is feeling the wrath of the rest of this field. The triumvirate of LeRae, Nox, and Yim, and all the genius of the sky. Io Shirai takes to the air. Flapjack on Candice LeRae. And remember, Candice LeRae befriended Shirai, took her under her wings when Shirai first came to North America. And it was Shirai who turned on LeRae when LeRae came to Shirai's rescue at the hands of Shayna Baszler. And since then, Io Shirai morphing into the Joshi Judas. And she is now looking to climb the ladder and earn a... Wow, look at Candice LeRae here looking to use the ladder to her advantage. Boot to the midsection by the genius of the sky, looking for the Tiger Driver. No, instead now has Candice LeRae hoisted up. LeRae fighting off the attack, picking up Io Shirai. Shirai doing a good job of distributing her weight. Step up, and Zagiri that rocks Io Shirai. There's the palm strike by Shirai, and the bulldog by Chelsea Green. Will Green become the #1 contender for the NXT Women's title?
Go, Chelsea.
Robert Stone, the cheerleader for Chelsea Green, who, well, her face met the chair courtesy of Mia Yim. And Mia Yim and Green battling on the outside. Meanwhile, on the inside, the renewed hostilities. A bitter rivalry between Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox, and it is a slugfest before Lady Kane looking for that choke slam. The captain of Team Kick with a scorpion kick, and what a headbutt between Nox and Kai as Kai just smashes the forearm into Nox, and Nox follows up with a running European uppercut into the corner. Remember, was Kai turning on Nox at War Games last November, that ignited this incendiary rivalry. And Dakota Kai looking for the kick, blocked by Nox. European uppercut by Nox, and there she goes again. Lady Kane with the Big Red Machine endorsed choke slam. And Nox keeping Green from controlling the ladder. It's a tug of war between Green and Nox, and Green gets driven into the barricade back first, and Nox looking for the opportunity now to climb each rung of the ladder with her surgically repaired knees. How inspiring, how incredible would it be for Tegan Nox to become the #1 contender by utilizing those surgically repaired knees? She's within grasp, but Kai scaling the top of the ladder. And Kai, oh! Man, Kai gets dropped like a smartphone, and that has to smart us now. Candice LeRae and Tegan Nox, momentary pause that may have cost them, as it's now Green and Kai scaling the ladder. And that ladder's going to be as tough to climb as El Capitan's Dawn Wall. It's now Shirai and Yim's turn. Another ladder's been introduced. These 6 competitors pulling out each and every stop to stir the opportunity to challenge Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship. Mia Yim on the ladder. Mia Yim looking for the, oh, and that'll put the point in the exclamation point. Arm wringer by Yim, and there's soul food. I'm sure it didn't taste very good for Candice LeRae. Head batting in charge. Oh, she gets nailed with a chair from Green. As Robert Stone says, it is all legal here. No disqualification, no count out, as Mia Yim just smashed that chair across the knee of Chelsea Green. And now Io Shirai catapulting Mia Yim face first into the ladder.
Someone to check on her. I know, listen. Hey, get out of here, Raquel. Raquel, get out now.
Oh, here comes Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez. Adjustment on the fly by Io Shirai, wiping out the majority of the field. Raquel Gonzalez continues to be a major factor in this matchup, even though she is not directly involved. The imposing associate of Dakota Kai making her presence felt.
Get away from me. Get away. She's hurt. You're a monster. Get away.
Raquel Gonzalez indeed proving to be a monster as Robert Stone tends to an injured Chelsea Green. Meanwhile, an injured Dakota Kai being helped by Raquel Gonzalez. Again, no countouts, no disqualification. The only way you can become the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship is by climbing the ladder and securing the briefcase. And Gonzalez is doggedly determined to ensure that it will be Dakota Kai who will challenge Charlotte Flair in Flair's first title defense as a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. But Mia Yim says not so fast. She has a beef with Raquel Gonzalez, and oh, Gonzalez with a vicious kick to the midsection. Green continues to writhe in pain on the outside, and Candice LeRae sends Dakota Kai crashing unceremoniously to the canvas, and the brute strength of Gonzalez picking up Mia Yim. Yim valiantly trying to fight back on Gonzalez, who's not even involved in this matchup. Yim looking to powerbomb Gonzalez through the table. And Tegan Nox, who of course lost the first ever street fight in NXT Women's Division history at TakeOver Portland, she's looking to send Gonzalez through the table. Mamma mia! Combination choke slam powerbomb, and Nox doesn't even get an opportunity to admire her handiwork as Dakota Kai with more kicks than the Rockettes. She just rocked Tegan Nox. Nox sent crashing through a ladder, and she could very well be eliminated from this matchup. Meanwhile, the opportunistic Candice LeRae climbing the ladder, reaching out for the briefcase. Dakota Kai now struggling with LeRae, and Kai gets the briefcase smashed right between her eyes. Shirai, springboard, launches herself at the ladder and knocks off Kai. The genius of the sky with a German suplex on LeRae. LeRae avoids the kick and delivers a German suplex of her own on the Joshi Judas.
Everybody is laid out. You gotta go. You gotta figure it out and go. Come on, you gotta get up there. You're
Robert
the face of
Stone.
this division. Everyone wants you to get up there and get that briefcase. You deserve to be the #1 contender, Chelsea. Come on, this is you. You're good. You got it. You got it. Just think big. You're all good.
Robert
It's all
Stone
we did. It's all
advising
be over in
Chelsea
30
Green.
seconds. We'll be celebrating, Chelsea. Just climb. Chelsea, just climb. You can do it.
Green hampered by that leg injury.
Just put a foot on.
Oh, Green unable to climb the ladder. Chelsea Green injured, and what? Robert Stone injecting himself in this matchup. He needs to protect the brand if he hopes to one day have so much to count. He'll run out of hands.
I got you. Oh, God. Oh, just Gary.
Stone believes you don't get what you deserve. You get what you take. And he's looking to help Chelsea Green take that briefcase.
Get down, Stone.
Chelsea Green on the verge of becoming the #1 contender. Oh, but Green and Stone end up being knocked off the ladder courtesy of Candice LeRae and Io Shirai. And it is carnage. It is absolute carnage. These 6 women putting their bodies on the line for a chance at glory. And Candice LeRae begins to once again scale the ladder. Io Shirai struggling to climb up as well. LeRae reaching out, Shirai nails her with a right hand from LeRae on Shirai.
Chelsea, just go. You still can.
Battling for the opportunity to secure the briefcase. Both LeRae and Shirai have come close to becoming NXT Women's Champion in the past. They tore the house down in their takeover matchup last year. Oh, Shirai raking the eyes of LeRae and just sending LeRae back first onto the ladder. The ladder that has been, well, made as a bridge between the ropes. And that has jacked the back of LeRae. Io Shirai now about to unhook the briefcase. Io Shirai's the #1 contender.
Here is your winner and the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship, Io Shirai!
Io Shirai proving to be flyer than someone on a hang glider as she scaled the proverbial mountain, securing the briefcase